I'm happy to hear because like going live is like actually actually you are feeling as if you are talking to people like real people like, and it's different from actually just creating videos and posting. So I'm happy to be here. Today I want to be sharing a few things with you guys. Yes, I want to share some of the lessons I learned in 2025 that I've not been able to talk about with any other person. Like, let's just get straight into it. 2025, if you know me personally, you feel and you be like, I feel so bad for you. 2025 didn't really go well for you as it should be. But let me tell you something. 2025 was one of my best year. You know how a lot of people, somebody will tell you that 2020, that's COVID, the year of COVID, was actually was a very bad year because of all the COVID, because of the was it COVID-19? Yes, I think it was COVID-19, Abby. Yes, 2020, because of everything that happened and a lot of people died that year. Somebody will tell you that 2020 was their best year. 2020 was the year that helped them. That's how 20. Now, if you know me personally, you feel 2025 was bad. It was a bad year for me, but 2025 was a very good year for me. Do you know? I learned like from your late 30s to your early 30s, a lot of people at that age are just confused. Like you are not sure of what you really want. Some people are lucky to be able to discover themselves early. There are some that no, it's not. Is there are some that it's not like that. They are still trying to understand themselves, trying to understand what they want to do with their life, and a whole lot of things. 2025 was the year I got to discover who I really am. And I'm so grateful and glad for 2025 because early 2025, I started that year with full of energy. I wanted to do this. Like, I was so sure of what I wanted to do. I invested money on what I wanted to do. Like, but you know how you are doing your own, God is doing his own. First thing first, early 2025, I found out I was pregnant. Good. Now, if someone had told me that I was going to be pregnant 2025, I wouldn't have actually believed it. Like, I wouldn't have believed it. But just like I said, you are doing your own and God is doing his own. And that was it. Boom. I just realized I was pregnant. I was so surprised because it wasn't part of the plan at all. But just like I said, you are doing your own, God is doing his own. Now, in that 2025, I got to discover my superpower. I got to discover because at first I wasn't working, so I was at home. And let me tell you, if you are in a place where you are yet to discover yourself, you are in a stage where you are yet to discover yourself, I am telling you, the best thing for you to do is just move back a bit, away from all the noise and distractions around you. Just you yourself alone, just move back and get to discover yourself. Yes, like just take your time. You know how some people will tell you that take 6 months, go and relax, read something, grow, get to know yourself, understand, learn, unlearn, relearn. That is not a lie. That is true. 2025, I got to unlearn, relearn. I got to understand myself more. I got a lot of time to myself where I was able to just sit for the longest time. If I'm doing something like I've done a whole lot of things, I've done 101 things. If you know me personally, you will know I've done 101 things that I can't even mention them. Sometimes when somebody just see me and say, you know that time that you're doing, I'll be surprised. I'll be like, really? I mean, when my Google photo just pop up with one picture like this, I'll be wondering, say, so there was actually a time where I did something like this. I even forget, but I did 101 things. And for the longest time, for all those times I was doing those things, there was one question I kept on asking myself, and it's a question that I was never able to answer it. I used to ask myself, Fidosi, this thing that you are doing, do you see yourself doing this thing in the next 3 to 5 years? And the answer had always been no. That's the truth. But for the first time, I was able to ask myself this question and I got the right answer. And let me tell you, discovering your superpowers is one of the best things that can happen to you any day or anytime. Because the moment you know that thing that you're so good at, everybody in this world has a superpower. When you say somebody will be like, I don't know, I don't have a superpower. What how do I know? Do you know that there are some things that you are so good in that it is your thing. It is only you that is good in that thing. It could be talking, it could be just the way you address people, it could be just the way you dance, it could be anything. Your superpower can be anything. It could be the way you move your hands, that there's nobody that does it like that. It could be the way you move your leaves, that nobody can do it like that. Your superpower could be the way you talk with people, talk with children, the way you can be able to maybe calm a situation. Your superpower can be anything. Now, the moment you discover your superpower, use it. Ask yourself, okay, in what way can I use this superpower to help myself grow? Yes, because the idea is for us to grow in 2026. And 2026, let me not move away from what we're actually talking about. And still yet in 20, let me, I don't know, I think this video is not clear. Let me try using my back camera to see if it's going to be more clearer. I hope you guys see me like this. So in 2026, I'm a kind of after I got to discover my superpower, that question I was able to ask myself for a very long time. I was so happy. I can't usually actually use my back camera. I'm forgetting that I'm not actually doing video. I'm going live and somebody can actually comment. So I have to go back. Okay. So I was able to ask myself that question and I was able to answer it. 2025, I'm a people pleaser. Yes, that kind of person that you are trying to please everybody. People will just see you, you'll be like, if they ask you something or you cannot say no, you just cannot open your mouth to say no. And let me tell you something, no that you see is a sentence on its own that doesn't really need another explanation with it. When you're not comfortable with anything, open your mouth and say no. 2025, I was able to just tell myself I'm done with trying to please every other person. And let me tell you, a lot of people now will be feeling as if, what's wrong with her? She's for me. But no, I told myself I was done with people that would drain my energy. It doesn't matter if it's family or friends. I was done with it. I'm no longer allowing anybody to tell me what I need to do because I'm no longer a child. And let me tell you, from that early late 30s to your early 30s, those are the age where you get to discover yourself. Like truthfully, where if you are calm about it, just take a break, just move back from every noise and everything, just you yourself. I'm assuring you, you get to just know that I used to tell myself, I will ask my sister, I'll ask her, say, when is Harmattan? I be when is raining season? Well, imagine asking that kind of question. But like this 2025 was the year I was so cautious of everything around me. I know what I wanted. Like you can actually call me and ask me like, what do you want for yourself? And I'll tell you that this is what I want for myself. That was the year. That was the year I was able to say no and not feel bad about it. That was the year I was able to just cut off some things that or unnecessary things that I felt it was not it was not of use to me. That was the year I just got to discover that I am I am going on a self-discovery journey and I intend to do it alone for now. I intend to I don't want all the noise. I don't want people just somebody's just coming to tell me that no, this thing is not like this, this is not like this. I don't want it. I just wanted it to just be me, myself. Hi, what's that? Hi guys. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Who is this? Dogrish. You're welcome. Sorry, I can't really pronounce that. You're welcome. So 2020 2025 was that year. And then in 2025, I got to be able to say no and not feel bad about it. And that was a very good thing. You saying no, because there are a lot of people out there who they cannot just open their mouth to say no. Whatever, as in you can just be as if you are controlling them. They cannot open their mouth to just say no, I don't want this, they just want to do it. And I was one of those people, and I'm glad I'm over it now. I don't feel bad for saying no to you, because I'm no longer a child. I feel you can not just come and dictate to me or tell me this is what I should do. Now, in still that year, I was able to improve myself, like unlearn a whole lot of things and relearn. Like, I used to be a movie lover. Do you know growth? The moment you begin to grow, those things you usually do and you are just so comfortable and happy about it, they no longer excite you anymore. I used to be a movie lover that I can just stay for hours and I'll be watching movie. 2025, I don't know, which I felt it was just growth. I no longer, now I can watch a season movie, eh, in 2 days, like no matter how long it is. But from 2025, even to watch a movie, it can take me like 3 weeks. I can just one movie. I'll be watching it small. It every that thing that excites me no longer excites me anymore. Those things are not actually helping me. They no longer excite me anymore. Like, and then I knew that yes, I was growing. It's not as if it's something that those things that actually make me so happy. Those things are not actually helping me. They no longer excite me anymore. And I knew that I'm actually growing. And in 2025, I told myself, is the year we go harder. People were like seeing me and they were wondering, now wow, what did they happen with you? They will not know. And 2025 was the year I told myself, I'm not allowing the situation around me to define or mm, define how I live my life or define whether I'm happy or sad. See, let me tell you, there are a lot of people going through a lot. A lot of people going through a lot that they will not see. Even me that I'm sitting down here like this, I'm feeling I am feeling headache, but I still had to. This is even just a minor something, but this is to show you that a lot of people are actually going through a lot, but they still show up for themselves, even though they don't even want to do it. I told myself I was going to grow, I was going to do better, I was going to be accountable for myself. Because let me tell you, nobody is coming out to save you yourself for yourself. And nobody is always going to every day come out to encourage you to do this thing, do this thing. It is only you that can help yourself. And that mindset, the moment you tell yourself that this thing, I am willing to do this thing because I know that it is important to me, automatically it sticks to your head. It sticks to your head. It gives your head a signal that this person is about to do something good. This person is about to is no longer that person that they used to be anymore. I told myself 2025 I was going to have a change of mindset. I was going to be the one in charge of myself. I was going to decide for myself if, okay, does this thing actually, how does this thing affect me? How do I want this thing to affect me? Like, I told myself that you cannot just call me like now and then maybe tell me something annoying or insult me and then I allow that thing to change my mood. No, you cannot just be having your own bad day and you want to use it to affect my own day. When you tell me such a thing, I mean, when you call me and then you tell me something that will annoy me, I'll just immediately, even if I want to, I'll just tell myself, those yaba, this person is having a bad day and they want to use their own to spoil my own day. And the moment I tell myself that, my mind automatically switch and it tells my brain that this one is no longer I'm not willing to let that thing decide for me. And before you know, I just forget about that thing and then I move on. I told myself I was going to have control over my mindset. I was going to have control over my mind because I would tell my mind what I wanted to do, and that is it. And me getting to discover my superpower, me having control over my mind, me learning to say no even when I don't, even when it's uncomfortable for me, was one of the best decision ever. So I'm telling you out there, let me tell you, those people you are doing all those things for, those people you cannot open your mouth to say no to, those people you are pleasing, you that want to be a people pleaser, those people you are doing all of those things for, I swear to God, most of them don't care. Yes, let me even tell you, one day they will look at you and tell you that I did not send you. This thing, those things you were doing, you did not do it for me. I didn't send you. So it is not worth it. Most of the times when you look at it, it is not worth it. The most important person in your life is you. Yes, every other person will be fine. That thing you want to do, go out and do it. As far as you know that it's not as if you are going to kill somebody, it's not as if you are going to steal, it's not as if you are going to do something bad. As far as you know that what you are doing, there's nothing wrong in it, go out and do it. You see, this world, everybody will adjust. Is it not amazing? Does it not surprise you that you see that somebody today will say that somebody died today, and all of a sudden you see that the next minute, maybe later, or you see that people will just sit down and everybody will be gisting. Like that's to tell you how the only people, even those people that maybe the only people you see them, the thing really bothering them is those, okay, the closest family member. Even those ones, with time, you notice that everybody will begin to move on. That's how, if only you know how fast it is for people to move on without you. You will not even bother about pleasing or wanting to please anybody. I swear to God. So that thing you want to do, as far as that thing is not a bad thing, as far as you know that you'll be okay, just do it. Everybody will adjust. They will adjust. It will pain them. They will feel as if you betrayed them or whatever. They will adjust. And let me even tell you the funniest part about it. Some of these people, if reverse were to be the case, they will not even do it for you. Yes, they won't do it for you. Because some of them don't really care. They only care about what you can actually offer to them. And if you have those friends that are draining you, those friends that they don't add value. You know how you be with a friend, but it's not as if they are bad people, but you they don't just know that they don't add value. They are just there, but they try to those things you are doing, they don't really, how should I put this? How should I put it? Those friends that they are not there to help you, they are not there to encourage you to do that thing that you want to do. You know, those, I don't know if anybody can relate to this. Let me know in the comment section. Can you relate to what I'm trying to say? Those kind of friends that it's not as if they are bad, but they are not there to, when you do things, they are not there to encourage you or make you feel so good about yourself. Now, nobody should actually, you making yourself feel good should not depend on anybody, but at least you should be able to have friends that will just make you feel so good or encourage you about that thing that you're doing. Do you get? Yeah, those kind of friends, like you having those kind of, that's like the best thing. If you don't have them, live your life, do that good, that thing you know is good for yourself, do it. Nobody is coming to save you. You see this life that you are, nobody is coming to save you. You are the only person who can save yourself. So if you are in a bad situation right now, or you are in a place where you feel, and this place is I don't like this place I am like right now. There are people who are in worse places. And it is your mind. You tell your mind what you want it to do, and it will adjust. There are people who are going through a lot, but you just being where you are now, I think is the best thing. And then, God, I'm telling you, people are going through, like me like this. I'm having a headache, and I still have to do this. I still have to create this video because I need to be accountable. So, 2026, be accountable for yourself. Be able to say no when you are not okay, and do not feel guilty about it. You don't owe anybody anything. And always remember, if reverse were to be the case, a lot of these people you are always saying yes to, They won't do it for you. Learn your superpowers. Move away from all the crowd and everything. Go and find your superpowers and work on it. Learn it. Discover it. Oh. If you discover it, learn on it. Grow yourself. Learn that thing and be very good in it. And then always be grateful for life. Yes, always be grateful for life. And then your mindset is always is also there. Do not forget that. And then what's that other thing again? What's that other thing again? Okay, so I just hope this is helpful. I hope you get to use one of these things I was able to also discover. And if you're in that place in your life now where you're not really sure of what you are confused, Abi, you are feeling your life is a mess. Let me tell you, everybody's life was once a mess like that. Those people you see and you feel, ah, these people are so good in this thing. Abi, those people you see and you feel, I want to be like this person. Their life was actually a mess before also, before they got to even discover what they want, and even up to the stage where they are up to now, they will not open their mouth to tell you some of these things, but they are still learning a whole lot of things. And for you to be able to unlearn, relearn, don't make anybody make you feel bad about it, because it is only you that knows the sacrifice it took, the lack of sleep and everything. Because do you think it's also okay? Do you think it's easy for you to just tell yourself, okay, I'm about to just leave this thing. I want to start this new thing. And then you are learning it. And then after you are learning, somebody will now want to come and make you feel bad about that thing or make you feel as if you are not doing enough. It is only you that know the sacrifice you put in into learning that thing or doing that thing that you want to better your own life. So do not make anybody make you feel bad about it. Yes, go out there, do your best, be the best version of yourself, try your best, and leave the rest, because you cannot actually kill yourself. Yes, do what you can do, be accountable for yourself. Nobody will take care of yourself or do that thing you want for yourself like the way you do it for yourself. You get? So don't say I didn't tell you. 2026 should be our best year. May God help us in 2026. May we be better in 2026. May God open our eyes to those things that are good for us that we refuse to see, or be those things that are good for us that we refuse to accept. Because sometimes you've seen it, but you don't want to accept it. May God open our eyes to see them. May God speak for us, eh? Where we are not there to speak for ourselves. Yes, may God help us. May we also not be the reason why somebody want to help somebody and then we are now like, no, this person doesn't no. When somebody tell you that I want to help this person, do not discourage that person, please. Let's not be the reason why somebody um somebody don't help somebody because of us. Do you get? So thank you guys. I would see you. I think I'll be coming on live more. I don't want to say anything. I don't want to say I'll be coming live maybe tomorrow or next week. I don't want to say anything. I don't want to say anything before you guys will say I promised and I didn't actually make it. But I'll try as much as possible. I need to be more accountable and come on live more often. So guys, take care of yourself. I hope this thing I said, I hope you guys are able to just understand and work with it, learn one or two things from it and use it to help yourself. Okay, guys, stay safe out there. Take care of yourself. And remember, nobody's coming there to save you except for yourself. And learn to be the best version of yourself. Okay, guys, see you. Bye.